Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Tuesday, June 18th, 2013. Well, a continuation of the trend to the upside today, and a candle that's made a higher high and a higher low, continuing the trend that was established 3 trading periods ago. A white body candle today in line with the white body from the previous day, and we've had an increase in the size of the body today, so that's what we'd like to see as a new first time frame uptrend is developing. It means that the buyers have found some increased momentum in net terms, and the buyers have made an amount of net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close, and exactly what we want to see in an uptrend. We've also seen the market open down near the low and close up towards the high, so quite a bullish candle in terms of that, with the buyers closing with fairly strong control of this market, and the buyers being fairly strongly committed to taking this market higher throughout most of the trading day. We have seen some buyers lose a small amount of commitment, as evidenced by the small shadow on the top of this candle, but not too significant by itself. But when we look at this area here, where the market has interacted with, in this zone extending up to 1662 at the top of the shadows, it is an area where in the recent past we've seen the market rejected from, so we do need to be aware of that and be a little bit wary as the market is trading up into that area, and just recognise that we could see some selling coming in. But this candle at the moment has set this market up for a good solid test into this area and potentially above, with the very strongly bullish nature of this candle, where the buyers have closed with very strong control. Above that zone, we have some decent resistance extending up to around the 1674, 1675 level, where we saw strong price rejection from, then extending up to the all-time high around the 1687. But this market does look as though it's building some decent momentum to test up to those levels. Now, a significant event today in terms of the trend in the second time frame, and here previously we saw the market making a series of lower peaks and lower troughs. Here today we've seen establishment of a new second time frame uptrend, and here we have a trough, a peak, a higher trough, and a higher peak as the market took out this previous peak. So that by definition gives us a second time frame uptrend, and does suggest that we do have some strength in this market, and the buyers finding some very solid upside momentum, and suggests that we could see this market trade above these zones of previous resistance. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension, we're examining the relationship of the first time frame uptrend to the previous time the market was trending up, and for the prior day's trading we saw the market rejected from the 61.8% level and failed to close above there. There was a possibility of a change of trend, but we've seen good follow through today, the market closing above the 78.6, and a likelihood that the market may test to the 100% on the back of this bullish activity that we've seen in this candle. The 100% level is at 1658, and it coincides roughly with this swing high where we saw some solid price rejection as the market attempted to rally. Now, that swing high coincided with an area around the Tenkan-sen, so perhaps that was the most significant factor there, that the Tenkan-sen was trading there and we saw a rejection from there. So we might not see the same amount of bullishness in the near future as we saw in the recent past here, but certainly the 100% level in terms of the Fibonacci extension is the most important level at the moment. If we see a bullish close up above there, we could quickly see the market testing up to the 161.8%, which is around the all-time high around the 1687 level. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci retracement, we're now in an expansive mode of that. We've traded in a bullish manner and closed in a bullish manner up above the 100% level, so we're in an expansive phase. And the next target we're looking to is the 161.8% at 1673, and that coincides with this swing high here, and quite an important swing high. So if the market does continue rallying up to that area, it is an area that we should watch for potential selling to come in. Above there, the 261.8% is above the all-time high. It's up around the 1714 level, and above the round number 1700 potential resistance. So not an area that we may be attempting to test in the next couple of days, but certainly in the longer term time frame we could see the market trading up above there. But we do have other important areas of resistance that we do need to watch before we even contemplate trading up to that area. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, a bullish market in all three timeframes once again, and we have the market trading up above the clouds, so we're maintaining, following that bullish breakout that we saw quite some time ago, maintaining that bullishness in that long-term time frame. The market now has broken out up above the Kijun-sen in a bullish manner, a bullish close up above there, so bullish in the medium-term time frame, and it is a buy signal with Ichimoku charts, and because it's occurred above the cloud, it is quite a strong buy signal, and it does suggest that this market has potential to trade to higher levels, combined with the short-term dynamics favouring the buyers at the moment. A good possibility of the market testing through the this area around the 1660 level and up potentially to the 1675 level. In terms of the short-term time frame, we are trading up above the Tenkan-sen, the green line here, and we saw that bullish breakout, and now we're seeing follow-through above there, so bullish in that fast-term time frame. And the Chiká span is above the corresponding price action, so it is supporting the bullishness that we're seeing in all three time frames and suggesting that we could see this market trade up to this 1675 level. If we do see this market come off, and there's no inclination of that happening at the moment, we do have potentially strong support at the Tenkan-sen, at the green line here around the 1630 level, and that coincides with that area where we saw that window open up previously, so very strong potential support around there. Down below there, some support around 1607, and then down to the round number 1600. But it certainly does look as though this market is attempting to build some solid momentum to test higher levels. So as I've mentioned before, around the 1660, 1661 level we should be looking for potential resistance, but then also up to around the 1675 level.